The federal government continues to release undocumented immigrants onto the streets of communities in Cochise County. The sheriff is sounding the alarm and holding a press conference today in Sierra Vista. That's where we find News 4 Tucson's Chorus Nylander with more on reaction to the migrants' release. Chorus.
Yeah, well, Sean, the tone of this press conference, clearly all hands on deck here in Cochise County. Sheriff Mark Daniels made it very clear he feels this is an unsustainable crisis and that the border is in fact not secure. He says they're dealing with two main issues right now. The first being large groups of mostly young U.S. citizens from all over the country coming here to help engage with organized crime, drug and human smuggling. They're having constant high-speed police pursuits, murders, kidnappings. He says they're seeing just about everything tied to the border. Then you have these large groups of people from all over the world claiming asylum, and since yesterday, Border Patrol has been ramping up street releases in Bisbee and Douglas. Non-government organizations are assisting by busing most to Tucson, where Casa Elitis provides assistance. But what was previously a coordinated effort, he says, is now being done at random times. So sometimes those buses just aren't there to help.
So they're released without a bus. They wander. They're not required to stay there legally, and they're off.
I think what we're all asking is just for the federal government to step up. It's their issue. They've left it in our laps, and it sure would be nice if they would step up and make something happen.
And tonight, CBP officials sent me a statement saying, quote, CBP is working according to plan and as part of our standard processes to quickly decompress areas along the southwest border. We encourage migrants to ignore the lies of smugglers and use lawful, safe, and orderly pathways that have been expanded under the Biden administration. I asked Sheriff Daniels here today if they have any confidence that these folks being released have any sort of background checks or vetting done. He said that's a great question. They really have no confidence or proof of that at this point. They don't know anything about these folks at this point. He says they have no idea how long these street releases are expected to go on for, and they have hardly any local resources, surviving only by the thread of state and federal assistance. And if that stops, he says they don't know what they would do. They need that to continue. They're urging the federal government to come up with a more permanent solution. We're live from Sierra Vista tonight. Chorus Nylander, News 4 Tucson.